It's cold. It's cold out here. I gotta get myself ready mentally. I'm gonna wait till everybody get it. I gotta get comfortable. I can't get too comfortable because the heat, you know, I need heat. My head, so everything start getting cold, start putting on stuff. Start putting on stuff. Putting on stuff. It is 8 o'clock, y'all. I know I'm late, but I had one of them, like, I don't know, stayed in the bed for a little while. I just took my time doing everything this morning. I don't think I got my coffee until about, I got here at 7:30. I just been hanging out, talking, chilling. Y'all know I don't normally, I try to be early, but y'all know I don't never come up here talking about nothing. But y'all, I got this. It's definitely a story time because the reason why, and y'all know I don't like when I talk about stuff, it just comes to me. But this so much, this stuff. How can I say? I'm trying to get it right. Y'all know I don't like talk. I just talk about whatever comes to my mind. But something happened yesterday, and I was like, I thought about it all night because it was so funny. And when I woke up this morning, I was like, I can't wait to tell TT Squad what happened. Then I said, damn, when I tell them, I have to go all the way back to the day. And to the day is 1999. And that's a long time because 2000 wasn't even around. I got to take y'all all the way back to 2019, 99 to tell you what happened to caught up to 2025. So it got to be story time. Okay. If y'all know, 2000, I used to be a home health aide and I was a CNA. I became a CNA in 2019, 99. I became a CNA. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me speak to Urban. Hi, Isaiah. Hi, Antonio. Hi, Evelyn. Hi, Miss Kelly. Hi, y'all. I didn't want to lose my train of thought. That's why I went straight into started talking. And I'm sorry I didn't recognize nobody right off because guess what? Y'all know your girl would lose. I would lose all my train of thought. So now I'm gonna take my glasses off because I want to say what I got to say and not look at the screen. Because if I look at the screen, I'm gonna respond and I'm gonna fall off what I'm saying, and I don't want to do it because I have to go back so far. And y'all know, girl memory ain't like that. Girl memory ain't like that. I gotta go back to 1999. So the glasses is definitely about to come on, and I'm truly sorry. But after I tell the story, I definitely will put them on back on. But just let me tell the story, okay? In 1999, I was a CNA. I just got my license as a CNA. If y'all know DC, it's this nursing home on Nella Halliburton called Grand Park. Grand Park was my first job as a CNA. I like my first real job. Like I worked at Washington Nursing Facility because that's where I got my license from. You have to work there for a year, and while you in class, I left there in 2000. So that was 1999. In 2000, I wound up being there, Grandpa. Okay. When you meet somebody, it's always somebody to take under your wing or something because you're new there. So this was this oldest lady. I cannot remember her name. I remember her name when I seen her yesterday, but I could not remember her. I can't remember her name right now, y'all. I know, but I can't think of right now. So I took her under my wing. We used to work together. Now, remind you, I started off. I'm gonna tell you, I started off on day shift, but when they hired me for day shift. But when I started, they wanted to put me on evening shift or and night shift. So I was working two double shift. Then next thing you know, like maybe 6 months later, I might be getting it wrong. They put me on night shift with this lady. I had already knew her from evening, but I did not know her as well. Now, remind you, I'm still kind of young. She's still like, I'm gonna say 19. I was like 20 something. I was like 20 something, 1999. How old was I? 19, 20. I was like 19, 20, something like that. She might have been her 25, 30 years old. She was way older. Okay, I met her. She was a nice person. We used to go to lunch together. I used to bring her lunch. She used to bring me lunch. We used to conversate. She was teaching me the ropes. She was telling me, showing me the ins and outs. Because remember, I was just only a home health aide. I knew some in and outs, and I did. And then I worked at the Washington Nursing Facility, and I did stuff there, but it was more or less, it was always all of us. But it was different. Somehow it was different with me and this young lady. I don't know how. So I think it was like me and her worked on the same floor. Now we never worked on the same floor together. We worked on the same floor because they wound up pulling me from another floor to come down there and work with her. And I think I'm gonna say it was two east, or it was either two east or two west. Let me see. Right side. I think it was two east. I think we wound up working on two east with her. Okay, let me remind you, when you work at night, you're always short at night. You're always short at night. So me and her wound up working together. We worked together, so we had like, I'm gonna say like 80 some people on the floor with just me and her. So we working together, but you had certain people you gotta put up. Now working with her, I used to notice things she used to say about residents, and I used to always get on her about it or say something. Why would you say this? Or it was just certain things that she used to say I didn't like. And this has been this one resident, she did not like this lady at all. Let me remind you, lady might have been about 6'2", 300 something pounds. She was, when I say she was a big lady, and she was big. She used to always say something about this lady, and I used to always say, that's not nice, that's not nice. She don't do nothing to nobody, she barely talk. The lady looked like a fucking doll baby. She was so fucking gorgeous. Like, this lady, she was big and everything, but she had this face that's like, she was so gorgeous. She was so cute. Everything was so cute about her. And her family used to keep her hair like, she had real pretty hair. Her family used to keep her hair in a ponytail all the time. I used to love this lady to death. I really did. I used to love this lady to death. So, that night that we worked together, she had to get her up. The lady wouldn't get out the bed. The lady, she couldn't really move, but she couldn't move because her upper part here was so tight. When you get big and she had like fluid on her legs used to get tight all the time. So sometimes she couldn't bend them. So this particular day, I guess she couldn't bend them. She called me on my phone, T, can you come? Let me see. She called me on the phone page or something. So however, she came and got me. I'm trying to remember because I don't want to lie. She came and got me, said, T, can you help me get her in the chair? She was like, that bitch want to get in the chair, But she was talking about, I was like, girl, who you talking about? And she said, you know who I'm talking about. And she got to saying something about the lady. I said, that is not nice. I said, I'll come and help you. Let me finish putting his diaper on him and everything, and I'll be right down there. So I did that. And I went, because she came to my room, because the man was in there. And when he left out, the man said something, why she like that? The man, when I was doing it, he was like, she's so evil. I don't even know why she work here. I said, that's not nice. I said, she okay. Me still not knowing the lady evil. Okay. Let me show them. Okay. So, I went down there to help her, to put the lady in the bed. The lady wouldn't bend her legs. So, this is what she do. She banged the lady. She was abusing the lady. She was banging the lady, hitting on the lady, and everything. Me and her was in there going back and forth because I told her, don't be doing that to her. You can't be doing that to residents and this and that. I got on her about hitting her. And when I say we went for it. So I wound up leaving. And I went back to the lady, asked the lady, was she okay? The lady was crying, this and that. Y'all, me being me, I went to the assistant DON and told on her. I went to the assistant DON and told on this girl because I feel that if she doing that to that one person, she doing it to other people, and I did not like it. I didn't want no part of it or anything because she was fucking this lady up, y'all. Like, she was beating her on her legs. Let me remind you, her legs they kind of stiff because they kind of swollen up, like, because I don't know if she had fluid on her or what, but they were hard. Anyway, the lady wouldn't move for her. She beat the lady up. I didn't like it. I snitched on her the next day. When I came to work that night, now let me remind you, I came to work that night and I told the assistant DON what this lady did. So they had a meeting with both of us. The girl had by cities, after we had the meeting, they suspended this or nothing. They moved me. I felt like I got punished because they moved me off that floor, moved me to another floor, and changed my shift. From me and her couldn't be on the same floor. So they removed me and kept her there. Even though I didn't mind moving to morning shift, but my whole thing is they made me feel like I was being punished for telling on something she did. But to remind you, she is friends with the DON. Dio is the director of nursing. She's the assistant. So we go in front of the head director. I remember the head director name. Her name was Dallas. I did not like this motherfucker lady. Her name was Dallas. So we went in front of Dallas. So it was like more or less I got punished because the girl didn't. I swear to God, y'all, they ain't suspend this girl. They ain't fight. They ain't do nothing to this girl. No consequence. I got moved. So me and her never talked. Never. We would see each other in the hallway. I would never say nothing to her. She used to talk about me in the hallway and everything, all types of shit. She used to do all types of stuff. Try to get underneath for my little, get underneath for me. So that's when I turned around. Like I think like 6 weeks later, I wound up having a miscarriage and all that, and I wound up leaving. Okay. I say about, I'm going to say 2002, I ran into her and her daughter. When she seen me, excuse me, y'all. When she seen me, she gritted on me. She just gave me this look and was like, I know you. I was like, me being me, y'all. Y'all know how I am. Y'all know how I am. I was like, yeah, you the lady who, I said, you the lady who's beating that old lady up, room. And I don't want to switch on you like that, right? That's how I refreshed her memory because when I seen her, I knew exactly who she was. And I remember what she did. So, and I guess I still kind of hold a grudge because it felt like I got penalized. So when I seen her, that's how I said it. That's exactly how I said it. I swear to God, y'all, that's exactly how I said it. I said, you are the person who beat up that lady and I fished on, and they moved me, didn't move you, this. I did all that, all the way around, and I looked and said hi and kept on walking. Like that. Y'all, why I seen this lady yesterday? Why this lady run up to me and hug me? Y'all, she full-fledged hugged me. I was like, Mark, that's her name. I said, Marcy, hold up. I said, do you know who I am? Like that, right? She was like, yeah, too. I said, you know what I did? Like that. She said, yeah, you snitched on me. Like that, right? I said, yeah, why are you hugging me? I said, we are not on good terms. Do not, like, literally, girl, she was like, oh, see, like, I didn't even have a chance to really react. Because I'm in the grocery store. I didn't have a chance to react. Like, I really did not, y'all. But remind you, this happened about to be 26 years ago. About to be 26 years ago. This incident happened. But I remember it so well when every time I seen her, that's all I remember her from. I don't really remember none of the things we did, none of the good times. Only thing I remember her as abusive person. She abused elderly people. And they didn't get rid of her. And when I left there, she was still there years later. Like 10 maybe, I'm going to say about 10 years ago, I was doing Uber, started Uber. I met somebody at the nurse home and said she's still there, but the DON was gone. Okay, it been that long. But she came up to me and hugged me like we was best friends. Was I wrong for like telling her back off, I don't know. She looked at me like I was crazy, but like, I'm okay though. I'm looking at her like, oh, okay. And she did tell me that was kind of messed up. You snitched on me though. But I was like, you realize what you was doing though. That's all I was like, you realize what you was doing. Then I just, okay, hi, them your grandkids? She was like, yeah, this is my grandson. This is my granddaughter. I was like, hi, baby, how you doing? Da, 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 da. And the kids, she told the kids, go get some juice around. Go get y'all favorite juice. You know what y'all talking about. If you see the other one, what she said, if you see the other one just like that in that pink cotton, y'all get that one because that's cheaper. That's what she was telling them. I was at Shoppers. I'm like, okay. And I'm just like, she want to old hash and talk like we was like this after she did what she did. And that was over 20 years ago. Yes, but to me, in my mindset, I will always remember her for abusing a resident. If you abuse one resident and I seen it, just imagine you were there before I was there. Now, I don't know how many times you did to a resident. I don't trust you. I feel some type of way about you. I don't care if it's 20 years from now or not. Because who's to say you ever stopped doing what you was doing? Who's to say you didn't continue doing what you was doing even though I snitched on you? In my mind, you an abuser. I don't like nobody. I love my elderly people. I'm gonna tell y'all something now. Y'all get this together. I might not can't do nursing assistant what I used to do, but I love taking care of elderly people. I love what I used to do. I love it. I hate the fact my doctor would not sign my papers for me to continue, because I probably would have still been doing it part time because I love taking care of elderly people. And one thing I really, really believe in is advocating for the elderly people, anybody who's disabled, because no matter what, nobody deserves to get verbally abused, mentally abused, physically abused by anyone. And no telling how long she and did it, and no telling how long she and did it after I snitched, because they didn't do nothing about it. And she was still there years later. So you don't know if they ever did anything about it. Did she ever stop or what? That's going to always play a part in my mind when I see her. When I see her, I'm going to see an abuser. I'm not going to see she's an elderly person. I'm not going to see it's 20 years from now. I'm not going to see we used to have good times together. Only thing I'm going to see, you were hitting a resident, yelling at her. You were verbally abusing her. You were physically abusing her. That's all I'm going to see when I see you. I don't care if it's 50 years from now. I see you, that's what I'm going to see. And the fact they didn't do anything, they didn't suspend you, they didn't fire you, they didn't do anything. They didn't move you off the floor, they didn't do anything. They accepted, and that let me know they is with it. So no, if I see you, it's going to always be the same. I'm sorry. It's just, that's how I am. I don't want nobody hurting nobody, especially the ones who cannot talk for them. So no. I just had to bring that up, y'all. It was just kind of weird. Like, she thought we were friends. Like, okay, now I put my glasses on. Now let me go back and read some comments. Let me read some comments. Let me see. La 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 la. Good morning. Okay. That's what they do in the facility. Yeah, they have their clicks. Yeah, they do have their clicks and pigs. Yeah. You are absolutely wrong. You were absolutely wrong. Everybody don't hold grudges. No, I ain't say. What am I wrong about? I'm there. Well, I guess I'm still holding the grudge because I don't know what she's doing. I honestly, DK, I don't know. I honestly, 20 years ago or not. Yeah, I don't know. It might have affected me. She still having some kind of beef for piece of work, and he said, you did not. You did what you're supposed to do to manage it. Okay. So, my whole thing is, I don't know. Yeah, and see, my whole thing, I mean, I don't hold a grudge against her. I just don't. I'm not. She said I hold a grudge. I'm not holding a grudge. It's just that I don't trust her. I don't like. I don't. Yeah. I guess I'm holding a grudge then. You know what? Because I don't have no other way to put it, because she could never hug. I don't know what. I don't know. I just can't be around people like that, and I can't socialize myself with people like that, and I can't be friends with people like that. I don't want to be friends with nobody's hurting somebody. Period. Point blank. I probably understand, but she might have felt like, girl, it was over 20 years ago. I'm sure people had forgotten you for nobody. I know ain't nobody perfect. Honestly, no, I'm not even perfect. I'm far from perfect. It's just that when she seen me, she just thought absolutely that we were friends like that. And I just like, oh, I don't know. I would never forget that. She might have forgot. No, she didn't forget what she did, because when I told her, she remembered. So no, she didn't forget what she did. She didn't forget what she did. She only a friend could come up and hug me. I'm not even gonna lie. Only a friend could come up and hug me. She said, "Yeah, abusing you." I didn't. And honestly, for her to say that, I might do have a grudge, and I never really. I haven't realized it until I seen her yesterday. I haven't realized she was being friendly. Yes, I don't mean no harm. It's because she could have kept walking past me, wouldn't have bothered me. Yeah, and that was weird. That's why I said she could have kept coming past me. And I understand she was trying to be friendly, but I don't know. Y'all know y'all girl. You know I'm special, right? Yeah, only a friend can hug me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you know your girl kind of. I'm kind of. Y'all know me. Yeah, church folks hug you. You know what? You know what? I'm not even gonna lie. My church folks don't even hug me. I'm not. They what they do? The older lady who sit beside me, she do. She do. The lady who sit beside me, she do. Everybody else, the men shake your hand. The women, yeah, she do. The lady beside me, she hugs me. Yeah, she does. But y'all, I don't know. OMG, I don't know, y'all. Y'all know how I am. I Yeah, she said, you know what? I need to realize it might be guilt, y'all. I don't know. And she might got she might got some, it might have came back on her. I don't know. But you never know. It might have. I don't know. Yeah, I'm talking, y'all. I had to get this out because y'all know I will forget. And never get over it too, yeah. To each his own. It's easy to say how someone should feel when you don't experience it. I still have things I need to get over too. Oh, everybody, you know what? That's so true. I just was wondering, was I doing too much when I said did that? It had been such a long time. That's why I said I had to go back to 1999 because I couldn't just go ahead and tell the story because y'all wouldn't understand why I didn't want to do that. I was always taught to respect your elders no matter what. I was taught that too, but guess what? She don't have to come up to me and hug me or nothing like that because she's not my friend. I don't care who she is. I don't. I call me 5 to 10 minutes ago, please. Oh, she don't. I don't care. Yeah, that's just who I am. I don't know. And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm not a fake person, so I ain't gonna pretend like. Oh no, I didn't do none of that yet. Um, I'm not a fake person. I believe in being real. I am who I am. If I don't care for you, you wouldn't. I ain't gonna say you're a no. It's just that I won't deal with you. I can't go to nobody, let somebody hug me like I'm friends with you, and I'm not. I'm not gonna go nowhere, sit with somebody I don't like. I'm not gonna go around, be around somebody I don't like and don't want to be around. I'm not gonna do. I'm not that person. So don't even ask me to do something I don't want to do. If I don't like you, I'm not gonna be around you. You can't tell. It's just certain things Walla ain't doing. I'm no. See, can you? I don't like her. Why am I going to some? It's God is. My sister got a friend. My sister got a friend. I can't stand her friend. Earth, I can't stand her friend. And it's a lot of things she did to my sister. And you know, Tony, she a nice person. And it's certain things I watch how people move. Every time this chick had something, she invite me. I don't go to nothing she had. I can't stand her. And I hate to say that it's certain things you don't do, and I don't let nobody bother my sister. And my sister's so sweet. If we had something, she better not say I don't say nothing to her at all. I don't say nothing to her at all. Nothing. I don't say hi. I could be looking that way. She could look at me. I don't. Mm-mm. I'm not that person. I'm not sick of. I'm not sick. Mm-mm. Nope. I ain't faking. I ain't. No. Not having it. That just nah. Ask my bestie, ask my sister. I ain't doing it. I just ain't doing it. I ain't gonna pretend like I like somebody and I know I for a fact I don't have. I have no ill will to you, far as you anything happen to you. But I'm not gonna sit up here break bread with you. I ain't sitting up here talking to you. I ain't holding no conversation with you. Ain't nothing we gotta do. Walk on the street. You walk your way. I walk my way. I don't play them type of games. I'm sorry, I don't play them. Tia Maria Wallace don't play them type of games with nobody. And then that's how I feel. Okay, thank you. But I don't pretend. And sometimes people tell me, y'all, and I'm gonna tell y'all, people tell me all the time, you shouldn't be like that. You need to change your ways. You need to do this. You need to be there. And I say, if I do all that, I ain't do but faking. Why fake and pretend? Like who wants to do that? Who wants to go around all their life pretending you like a person or this pretending period? Who wants to do that? I am not in a movie. I do it. If I'm in a movie, I'm getting paid millions and millions, even thousands and thousands of dollars. I do it. This is real life. I ain't doing that in real life. I ain't doing it. I ain't having it. I don't care. So yeah, I'm just chilling. I just had to tell y'all about that before I forget. That's it. Other than that, my brother supposed to be getting himself together. He said he be out here about 9 o'clock. He ain't out here by 9 o'clock. I'm definitely gonna call him. We on our way to the store. We on our way to the store. We on our way to the store. It is 30 degrees in Washington, D.C. At first, it was 31. It went down 1 degree. I have my coat off only because I'm able to. You are okay. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you. It's cold in D.C., y'all. It's cold in D.C., okay? It's cold. I don't have no other ways to say, but it's cold. Yeah, it's cold. It's too cold for me. A little too cold for me. A little too cold, okay? It's cold here in Wisconsin. I know that's right. And then on top of that, the wind was blowing so hard last night, y'all. I kept jumping up because it felt like stuff was falling down because the wind was so. I thought stuff outside was falling. I was looking out, kept peeping out the windows and stuff. It's 22 degrees. Ooh, it's cold, y'all. And this coffee ain't helping. TG Squad, I posted when I got my hair done yesterday. I gotta ask y'all a question. Here I go again. Let me put my coffee in. Look. Okay. I supposed to win it. Okay. Y'all remember last time I went out of town to go to the trip for Tanya Sofa T Christmas bash thing. I agree with you, see. And hold on, let me okay, let me go. I gotta take my glasses off. Y'all know I forget because I'm reading crime. I agree with you, see. Okay. Remember we just came back from the trip. Okay. Remember I got my hair done on that Tuesday. Cause she said she don't do hair on Monday. Okay. So yesterday I supposed to got my hair done. Didn't know. Yesterday was Monday. So I called her. She didn't answer the phone. So I text her and say, hey, I said, good morning. Such. What time do I come and get my hair done? No, say, what day do I come and get my hair done? Tuesday morning or Wednesday morning? Can you please let me know? Like that. I left her. She never, ever respond. Never respond. I think about 2, 3 o'clock yesterday evening, I called her because you didn't respond. Come on, tell me something. I know I got to come in tomorrow. So I called her. She didn't answer. So she called me right back, and I was like, hello. And she said, hey, Tina. I was like, hey, what time do I come in tomorrow? Or is it Tuesday? I said, is it Tuesday or Wednesday I come in? She said, you supposed to came in today at 9 o'clock. I mean, yesterday at 9 o'clock. No, today at 9 o'clock. I said, you don't work on Mondays. She said, yeah, but I'm working this month. I said, we had a whole conversation that you don't work on Mondays. I was coming in Tuesday. And I remember me and you was in there talking about Tuesday or Wednesday because you're just getting back from your trip. And on Monday, by Tuesday, you and had some rest. This me and her on the phone. She said, no, but I decided to come in on Monday and do your hair. And I told you Monday. Lady ain't never tell me Monday. I remember the lady telling me she don't work on Mondays. And I'm sticking to it. So I said, okay. I said, well, can I come in and get my hair done? She said, if you can come in tomorrow evening and get your hair done. She said, but then I'm booked up. And I was like, all right, what time tomorrow evening? Which is today. She was like, can you come at around 2:30? I said, yeah, I'll be there at 2:30. And I'm like, okay, fine. Yeah, that lady, I think she is so, like, if I text you in the morning and ask you what time, and you know I have an appointment, why you didn't text me and say, yeah, your appointment today, remind me of my appointment or say, yeah, I changed it, or remember we discussed having it on Monday because I'm just getting back from my trip. But she just got back from her trip Sunday morning, Monday morning. Like, I think she got back like 6 o'clock in the morning because we talked about her trip before she left. So I knew she wasn't doing hair Monday. We had this full-fledged conversation about her hair. I mean, about her trip because she went to Mexico or something. I think it was Mexico. She went somewhere out of for the Christmas. I don't know, but yeah. Mama was a nurse aide, and she used to tell some horrible stories. Some people should not be allowed to work with the older and the young. They should not. I know. I would believe. I believe that. I got some horror stories too. But this is not. Let me say this. When you in a nursing home, some people do it because they know you can make money in nursing home. And the reason why I say it's no money in it, but it's money in it. And the reason why I say that is because you can work as much overtime you want and make the money because people don't want to come to work. Let me say that. Let me say you're gonna make your money overtime because people don't like coming to work. But people come to work to get a paycheck. And that's to train people, not to tell them. I used to always start off, sometimes when I used to work at Clinton, I would start off with like 7, 8 GNAs training because I started working in a different department in 2009. And no, 2010, I started working in a different department. I was a nursing assistant, but I was not a nurse. I was training aides that came in. I did activities, and I only had one room. I had 16. I had 16 west. I was on the west side, and I had room 216. I had them 4 beds in there. Out them 4 beds in there, it was all they were rehab people who constantly went up and got up and rehab in the morning. So they really wasn't in there. So I used to always go by, check on them, change them, go give them their food or whatever. But I worked in activities. I would come there at 7 o'clock in the morning. From 7 to 9, I help out on the floor. From 9 to 6, I'm the activity aide. People come in, and they start bringing their residents in. We did different things with them. Let them play different. I did different activities with them. I did hair. I did nails. I did feet care in there. I did all types of stuff in my activity, which I ain't supposed to, but I did. Um, and then some days when they had training for different aides coming, they would pull me for like 4 hours and do 4 hours of training with the GNAs. And I used to always tell the GNAs, the ones I'm training, I say, look, if you're here for the money, it's no money in it. If you don't like what you do, you might as well stop. I said, because it's not going to work out for us. It's not going to work out because I had certain rules that I need you to follow. I had to give them the whole line down about, let them know it's no money in it. If you're in it for the money, leave. I had to start out with 6 to 8 people. The last time I did my training, I think I had like 8 people. When I finished my 6-week training, I was down to two GNAs. To two GNAs. Time that year was up, one of the GNAs had turned around, went to dietary, stopped doing GNA because she realized she didn't like it. She wound up doing dietary because she didn't like it. The other GNA wound up going to housekeeping. None of them made it because they realized it's certain things you had to do and they couldn't do it. You get a shower every day. These people in the nurse home don't get a shower every day. They might get a shower maybe 2 days out a week. Some of them maybe 3 if they lucky, and depends on their schedule. They didn't get a shower every day. It was so many people, everybody had shower days. Everybody had shower days. Certain person you on your shift had a certain shower to get. You might have had 15 people. Out them 15, 8 of them people might have been on your shower, which you had to give them a shower. You had to give them a shower. You had to give them a shower. I ain't gonna lie, I made sure my people got showers. If I had to wait for help and they didn't get up all day long, I gave my people their showers. Because what I did not want them, I didn't want them to have no bed sores. I didn't want them to break down. I want them to have healthy feet, healthy everything. I gave them their showers. And it used to be people who didn't want to get showers, used to refuse and fight. Then let me say that we do have people who refuse and wants to fight because you want to give them a shower. And some of them have to wait for their family members to come give them showers. And everybody in there got a shower every day though, because on every shift, a person had to give showers. Only shift they only had like 2 people getting showers was the night shift because it was basically the people who was getting up to go to rehab. But evening and night, everybody got a shower. Everybody got a shower, but it was just different days and different levels. Now, on your team. Now, if they gave it to them, I have no clue what they did. But when my girls work with us and we work together, because it was my best friend Reshonda, my best friend Tanya, my friend Linda, and me. It was four of us. And we work, when I say we work together, we worked together. When it was four, man, it used to be four GNAs, have 84 residents, and you could not come on our floor. You wouldn't smell no piss. You wouldn't see nobody walking around shitty, pissy. You didn't see none of that. When we worked on our floor and it was four GNAs, you could not tell it was four GNAs because we had such a system. We took care of everybody. You could never tell. We took care of everybody. And the people supposed to be up, they were up. The people supposed to be up, they used to be up. They used to be up. It was just magical. It was just, I have to look at people like, Now, when we didn't all have the same schedule now. Don't get it twisted. We don't have the same schedule because two of us is all the same week or whatever. We didn't have the same weekend schedule because one weekend we wasn't there. But, and then you used to have other people help, but it's nothing like when you have your team work, your team people. Now, when my team people ain't work, my days still went good, but they ain't go as good because, everybody don't want to help. Everybody working nursing, nursing, it's hard to get a team together to work together. You really got to be committed to work with somebody. You see what I'm saying? And if you're there just for the money, you're not going to work with nobody because you don't want them to see the half-ass work you're doing. Them people who don't want to help you, then them people who doing that half-ass work. They're not really washing the person. And some of them not really feeding the person. Once they say they don't want none, they just stop feeding them. Then them people who don't want you working because they don't want you to see what they really do because they ain't doing shit. That's how I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but that's how I feel. I say, I'm not there, it's just two of us, it's like it's four of us, and we're on the floor, and I come and you say, hey, y'all, let's get together, do this and do that, and y'all be like, nah, I'm on my own, da, 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 da. Y'all ain't doing it, because when they do that, guess what? My people still look good. My people still and they got changed twice, and sometimes three, okay? Because they wasn't always right, because guess what? I check in the morning when I get there, and I know it's sure, I know what team I have. I am working. The night person still there. What's up? She be like, T, you want me to help you get somebody in the shower? I be like, dang, I got 30 minutes. I got 30 minutes before Trace come on. Come on, help me get this person in the shower. We'll get that person in the shower. We'll clean them up. She'll help me change and put their clothes on. I'll do their hair, lotion, do whatever we got to do. We got them up in front of the chairs, sitting at the table. Do you want to go in the dining room or you want to sit in front of your TV and have your tabletop in front of what you want to do? If they don't know what they want to do, guess what? We're putting them in there with everybody else so they could be in the community. It's just, I still love night shift. I had certain people on night shift. They knew when I was coming in. They knew we was sure, and they be like, Tia, and someone used to call me, Tia, y'all got so many call-ins. I'm going to help you out. I'm getting this person up, and I'm going to give them their shower. Just can you look out for me tonight when I come in? I got you. But if I'm not working overnight, no, if you come in 3, got you. It's a system when you're doing nursing. If you don't have that system and you don't have that person, yeah, that was rehab shower system, yeah. Yeah, that is definitely rehab shower. That's how I gotta be. Have to be. It gotta be teamwork. It gotta be teamwork. It definitely gotta be teamwork. Everybody got to be a team playing them. Yeah, and it's hard to get people like that, man. It's when I say it's hard, like it's hard, but us four, we worked it. We worked it, and we had other people who was there who was good, but we just saying, how can I say it? It was different. They work when we had they wasn't there. I could get people to help me to hey, let's put this person in the chair. Hey, let's do this and do this. Hey, this person fighting. Hey, can you help me give him a shower? Because I did have a couple people on my team who didn't like to have showers. But guess what? Just because you ain't like having a shower, you gotta have a shower. Okay, okay. That yeah. I used to love, man. I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. I used to love taking care of people. I had more fun with the elderly people at work than the people out on the street I used to mess with, okay? Because the elderly people, you learn so much from the elderly. Did you be so proud? Yep, that's so true. Yep, they do. And don't worry. You be surprised. Said, what did you plan for? What do I plan for that? Hey, okay, this is what I got planned for today. What is the name of this store? I'm still trying to find him a dresser. We went out yesterday, but it was a flop because everywhere we went, the place we went to, they didn't have no good. They wanted money, but they didn't have good quality tables and stuff like that. And I was like, I ain't trying to spend that type of money on something. No, I'm not trying to spend money on that like that. She's, you know what? It might be like that now, but back in the day, because you got to remember, I stopped doing nursing in 2016 when I had my stroke. 2016, I stopped nursing. I stopped nursing in 2016. But I don't know. I can't even speak for how it is now because I'm not in the field right now. Neither one of my girls, well, my besties, one of them now, and one of them is, and one of them, yeah. My coffee good, y'all. Coffee on point. I ain't got nothing bad to say about my coffee, baby. Coffee is on point. Coffee is on point. Um, my daughter put her heart into it. See, that's what, and then them are the people. That's what I'm. But you know what? I'm going on TikTok. I don't know this young lady name. It's this young lady, and it's this boy, and another girl. I can't think. All of them. They not the same people. Yes, see, I learned a lot from older people. Yes. And you can it be amazing. I'm trying to okay that I look at on TikTok because you once you put something on TikTok that say that you like, it constantly see a lot of guests and it's like that with every job from fast food to everything else. It is so true. Fast food and everything else it is. But I'm trying to y'all can't help but read comments. Okay, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, y'all, I can't remember what I was going to say. I don't remember, y'all. Oh, okay. What was we talking about? TikTok. Okay. The boy and girl on TikTok. They take care of their elderly people, but one girl, she pulled pranks on her elderly person all the time, and I don't think that's right because I said she gonna fuck around and get a man a heart attack because she do pranks on him, and she be in his room, and she do pranks on this man all the time. I don't like that. I have not seen her. She haven't been mean to him or nothing, but she do pranks on him. And he do like her. And this is the one dude who's on there. He be walking around and you don't see the residents or nothing, but you can hear them talking and he letting you hear what they be saying and the people it be hilarious. They don't be doing nothing wrong or nothing like that. Oh, she's a nurse practitioner. Oh, she got a good job. I know that's right. Um, it's just that back in the day, they didn't have TikTok and all that, and you getting online. Sometimes I don't think they should. I don't. How can I say it? Some of the things they do to the other people online, they shouldn't put up there. Even though it be harmless, some people be going for them. So I don't never leave a comment, but I read other people comments. They be going on them so bad, and they don't really be doing. I don't think they really be doing nothing wrong. I think because the older people, it's good to have an elderly person who trust you, who like you, because they don't trust and like easily. Because you never know what they've been through. And when you can get that connection with an older person, you need to keep it and don't let it collapse in any way or lose their trust because it's not going to be good. It's definitely not going to be good. Because elderly people, they're already set in their ways and they're older. And once they get clutched onto you, that's it. It's just like, I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't know, y'all. I'm just talking. Y'all know I'm just talking. Just talking. Just talking. Oh, yeah. I said, we on our way. I'm going to all the thrift stores we went to. They didn't have no table, no dressers, and the ones they did have, they wanted an arm and a leg, and they were all big. They wanted $100, what 99.99 dollars for a dresser that was all beat up. they didn't have nothing that I thought was worth spending the money on. So I'm going to, my girlfriend just told me about this store, and I've been there before. Ross. I'm going to Ross. Not Ross. Is it not Ross? It's in Marlboro Pike. It's up there in Forestville. What is it called? I can't think the name of it. What is it called, y'all? Not Burlington. It's not on the Burlington side. It's on where Fridays at. It's on the other side. With sometimes I think they need to keep their jobs off social. Yeah, they do. I think so. Not Rose. Yes, not Roses. Yes, Roses. Thank you. I couldn't even get it together. I was like Roses. I'm going to Roses because she said she think they had some pretty decent stuff up there. Habitat resale. I don't know. I don't know. I can't say we do or we don't. I don't know. I honestly don't know. So yeah, that's when I'm about to go check that out. I'm about to go check that out. Definitely going to check that out today. Okay. That's it. That's all. Yeah, y'all. I just had to tell that. I know that's a lie. Y'all know how I get. Y'all know how I get. When they buy y'all together this shit and then. Oh yeah, she denied it. She denied it. She denied it. She denied it. She did. She definitely denied it. She didn't take responsibility. And the reason why I didn't go, because you know it's a way that you go. I went straight to the assistant DON. The reason why I didn't go to the supervisor, night supervisor, they were best friends. And I knew nothing was going to happen. So I did not go to her. I waited till the morning and went to the assistant DON. Because the assistant DON used to get there like 6:30 in the morning. I went to her and told her. Whoa, this was good. This was definitely good. This was definitely good, y'all. Definitely good. Okay, Jesus, well, let me get off here and do some work. Let me get up off here and do something. I gotta definitely do something. I don't know what, but I gotta do something. I don't know what, but I know I gotta do something. So now, I got I gotta get off here and do something, y'all. My head cold. Then I'm gonna get my hair done today. So yeah. Just thank you for being yourself and telling your sister. Hold on, she said, Ted, thank you for being yourself and telling your sister I said hi. I would definitely tell her you said hi. She said, I need your coffee. Man, my coffee almost gone, but let me say the coffee not bad. It ain't good, but it ain't bad. Okay? It ain't good, it ain't bad. It seems like every time I got it from 7-Eleven. No, I did not make my own. No, I did not. But I definitely will crazy. Y'all. This dude, okay. I know I always say I'm about to get off, but this dude, I love my brother to death. So we up in here. I go in there. I come in the house this morning. I go straight to the bathroom. Every time I go in there, for some reason, I wash my hands. Before I even go in his room, I go straight to the bathroom, wash my hands. I go in there and talk to him. I said, didn't I just pick all these clothes up off the floor and hung them up? Like that, right? He got clothes all on the floor. It's like I never even did his room. And I'm just looking at him. He got his closet door open. And I'm like, why you have your closet door out? What are you doing? He was like, he was looking for something. And I ain't feel like putting the clothes back. Then he just was looking at me. He said, what you here for if you can't put the clothes back? I looked at him like, you getting a little too comfortable with me helping you. He gonna start laughing. He said, what you gonna do all day long if I don't give you nothing to do? I said, we're not gonna do that to your sister. We're not gonna do that, okay? I never change. If I change, hopefully for the better. But thank you. So he was like, what do you want her to do if I don't make nothing for you to do? I said, so you just taking clothes, throwing it out the closet, putting it all over so I can clean up? He said, yeah. And started laughing. I said, I don't find nothing funny. He said, no, I'm trying to, he said, what is he trying to, he was describing, I don't know what he was trying to find, but he was describing it. And I kept saying, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not understanding. I said, you describe it, Marcus, but I don't know. I still don't know. That's what he does. Yeah, Sister Loss costs a lot of money. No, I just got regular locks. I'm just getting regular locks. She's starting on my regular lock. But I don't know why he do that. I think that's just something he do. I just think that's something he do. I just think it's something he do. But that's also I gotta go find something because I can't keep doing it. I can't, y'all. When I see that, y'all, I just something when I see stuff on the floor and stuff not in order, my mind just it just it just do something to my nerves. I get to ask my nephew. My nephew said, "Auntie, you crazy? Something wrong with you?" Da, 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 da. And I was like, I can't stand. It's certain things I just can't do. I just can't. When I see mess, I automatically want to clean up, get it over with, start throwing shit, and I start throwing stuff in the trash. If it don't make sense, it goes in the trash. If it don't make sense, it's going in the trash because I can't help it. It's just what's gonna happen. That's just how I am. And so when I see dirt or something, it just do something to me mentally. And I just like I already fold the clothes up. The clothes is nice and fold up. Back in his closet, but then he got all these clothes I got in the chair fold up. He can't hang nothing else up. So it just like see, yeah, that's how I am. That's why I say this dry and it drives my brother crazy. It drives him crazy. It literally drives him crazy. And I'm telling him like no. Like yesterday I did his feet because I do my brother's feet. I don't do but soak it in some vinegar, some lukewarm water, and I just rub his feet down and everything. When I do my brother's feet, he be cracking up laughing. Yes, I am. When I move, I'm definitely go. You know what? I said when I'm be doing his meal prepping at my house. I bought a rocket containers and stuff. I'm gonna be doing that at my house. But when I was doing his feet, and I was on the floor because I got on the floor to do his feet. The whole time, y'all, this dude was making cake, making all types of cracking jokes and stuff. I ain't find nothing funny. Then when it came I went to put his medicine on his feet. All his medicine was gone, y'all. I gotta yeah, deep pet peeves, yeah. Yes, they are. I got to call his doctor because his medicine is gone. I think he threw it in the trash. Because I tried to look for it yesterday. I said I should look for it before I started doing his feet. But when I seen his feet, I was like, come on, it's time to do your feet. Because I'm supposed to do his feet twice a week, and I do them twice a week. And I do them on Mondays and Fridays. And I was like, where's the cream? He can't find the cream nowhere. So I got to call the doctor and say, hey, his cream is gone or he lost it. I might have to pay for it out of pocket. I don't know, but he got to get his cream. So I'm telling him, yeah, you got to have your cream. He going to tell me, won't you just slap a lot of lotion on it, it'll be all right. I said, boy, lotion is not going to help your feet. He kept saying, slap a lot of lotion on it, it'll be all right. I'm like, lotion is not going to help your feet. But I definitely got to call his doctor because he needs this cream for his feet. To keep his feet is peeling really bad, but it's because he's not doing what he's supposed to. So I'm trying to get it back. I'm trying to get his feet back to like normal. So I have to do his feet twice a week, and I soak it in vinegar and lukewarm water. And it don't be, and I'm not even gonna say soak it. I might let it sit there for like 5 minutes, and I get to rubbing it with the rag and then take it and put it on the outside. Do the other one, take it, then go change the water and do it again. Because I might do it like 2-3 times, just to trying to get his skin back to not being peely and stuff. Because I don't know what he be doing. But I told him his feet wasn't like that at first. Your bottom of your feet was really pretty. I think he stopped drying his feet off. And I think that has a lot to do with dry skin. And I'm trying to figure out, but when they saw the doctor gave me this medicine for him to do his feet twice a week. And I don't think he wanted it done because when I do his feet, he gets to complaining about it and be like, you ain't my girlfriend. Oh, my girlfriend supposed to pay with my feet. And I tell him, I'm not playing with your feet. I'm cleaning your feet. And your girlfriend ain't the only one who could do it. Then he said, a nurse can do it, but you don't need to be doing my feet. I be like, nigga, leave me alone. So I think he got rid of it because he don't want me to do his feet. I honestly do. He said that's not what happened. But I honestly do because he don't want me to do his feet. And I'm like, you need your feet done. Like, Come on, dude. We gon' yeah, you need it done. Ain't no ifs, ands about it. So yeah. All right, teachers, go. Let me get up off this line. I've been talking, running my mouth. But y'all be keeping me going. Y'all keep me talking. Y'all keep me flowing. He can't soak his feet, soak it because he a diabetic. Like he don't leave. When I say he don't really leave his, I only think he leave his feet in. I leave his feet in the water for like 3 minutes. I only think it's in there for 3 minutes. It's basically just to get a little salt to put the cream on it to wipe it off, try to get the skin off. He can't. You have to outsmart Mark. I know. With that, I definitely because I honestly think he threw it in the trash, y'all. I really do. I couldn't find it nowhere yesterday, and he was over there laughing and I don't know when he lying. I ain't gonna say I don't know when he's not telling the truth or not, or he think it's funny because he was over there when I was looking for it. I'm all on the floor looking all over for it. He was laughing, cracking up, and everything. And I'm like, "Did you throw it in the trash?" He was like, "No, it was right there." And I'm like, "Dude, stop playing with me." He said, "I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, and I'm not gonna say he is. I'm not gonna say he know. I'm just gonna say I ain't putting nothing past it." He said, "I love hearing you talk. Could listen to you all day. Thank you." Yeah, so it just, I don't know. I'm going to figure it out because I got to do his feet on Friday. I got to do his feet on Friday. So I'm going to definitely figure out and find out what his, I think he threw it in the trash. I ain't even going to lie. He threw it in the trash. He threw it in the trash. I'm still going to take do what I got to do. And when we go to his doctor's appointment, let them know, hey, he threw it in the trash. I think he threw it in the trash, but yeah. That's enough said, teacher Squad. Let me get off this line. Because it's cold in here. And I'm about to put this on, call him. He said he be out. No, I'm going to get y'all to 9. Because he's supposed to come out at 9 o'clock. He said he was in there going to get himself together and come out at 9 o'clock. I took his clothes out and everything. I ain't even say I took his clothes off. I took his clothes off the floor what I wanted him to wear. Because he had the outfit that I put on him on the floor. I'm like, this is what you wearing. We not, Yeah, I am going to Judy. I'm going to the house for New Year's Eve. I am. I definitely am. No, my brother not going. He's not going. He's not going. No, he's not going. I'll probably get there about, it started at 7. I'll probably get there like 8 o'clock. I'm not going to be in the hotel down the street. I'm going to be at the hotel I got me a hotel down the street from her. So I'm going to be in the hotel. I get at the hotel at 3 o'clock. Yeah, I get at the hotel at 3 o'clock. And that's it, yeah. And I definitely have to go, I'm already had what my drink, I'm already had. Hi, thank you for life. How are you? Yes. It's drizzling. Oh, no, it ain't. It's like it's drizzling. Yeah, I'm just at a hotel down the street. I'm gonna catch a Uber up to her house. And when I say it's not even 5 minutes, it's like if I could walk, if it wasn't a highway right there in between, I can walk to her house. I can walk. And if I walk, it's like a 10-minute, 15-minute walk, but it's like a 6-minute drive. 27 degrees here. Yeah, yeah, y'all. It's too cold. Baby girl can't be cold, and I'm getting cold here in my car. So I'm about I turned the heat down because it's so loud. See, look, it's so loud, and it don't feel like it work on 2 and 3. It don't work. It don't work as well. It's like it don't. How can I say? It don't feel like it pushing out enough heat when I got it on 2 or 3. It's only when I put it on 4 that I really feel the heat. And it's coming on me. Yeah, that's the only way I can really feel it. There you go. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's the only time I feel it. I feel it. Yeah, you see? I feel it now because it's up high. As soon as I turn it down, it's going to get cold in here now. I'm good. I'm good. I'm definitely good. I'm definitely good. My hair, I can take this all now. I'm so glad to go. I'm so happy to go get my hair done. Y'all, why the lady next door, y'all? I swear to God. I love the lady next door. She's real nice. She, Her tag number is my mom's birthday, and I love that. Every time I see your car, I think about my mom. Because her tag number is 1950. It's not 1950, but it's the numbers. And when I see it, that's what I get. It's not, it's like, it's them numbers, but it's not in 1950 order. And every time I see your car, I think about my mom because it's just her tag number. Okay, we was talking in the hallway. The people said they delivered Tyree stuff. She said, Tyree ran to the door and said, Mom, they said they knocked on the door. I said, well, I'm right here in the front, ain't nobody knock on the door. So when I opened the door, because I heard somebody come to stuff, it was her. I said, you said UPS trucker? She said, yeah, he out there sitting in the car. We look out the window. The time I get down the steps, he drove out. Man never even tried to get in the door. He just assumed that it was a lock on the door. And he told the people he couldn't get entries to the building. You never came to the building. You seen the door locked. And you just assumed you couldn't get in the building. He didn't come in there. So me and her was in the hallway talking. She's a very nice, polite lady. We in the hallway talking. She invited me to her New Year's Eve party. And I told her I said I was already going somewhere. I said, thank you for the invite. But she's a really nice person. It was something else I wanted to say. But I can't remember what it was. And I don't want to make it. He said, so many times people are still out sick. Normally I work from home. I said, I had to get out in it. Normally I work from home. So many people still out sick. Oh, okay. I wanted to say something, y'all, but I can't remember what I was going to say. But I know the lady now. I can't remember, y'all, and I don't want to make nothing up, so we're going to move on. I said, I don't want to make nothing up, and I can't remember, so we're going to move on. That's the best way I could describe it is, I don't know how else to say it. I don't. I am so crazy. I got my, y'all, I be in my, oh, that's good. 65 degrees. Ooh, that sounds really nice. Look at me. Anyway, yes, I'm messing with my fat on my own. If he now out here by 9:01, I'm about to get off and call him because he should be walking out. He should be walking out. And my brother don't pay me no attention. Only when he wants something. Oh, this is what I remember. Okay, the lady came out and we were talking in the middle of our conversation. She was like, your hair looks so beautiful. Y'all, when she said my hair looks so beautiful, I just stopped to look at this lady, y'all. I rolled my eyes at her and I did not mean to. And I said, oh, I'm so sorry. I said, thank you. And like that, right? But she was like, in the middle of our conversation, I remember my hair because I started messing with it. She was like, your hair is so beautiful. I like it. And I was like, y'all, honestly, and I told my son, I said, the lady told me she liked my hair. And Tommy was like, Mom, your hair look good. And I was like, honestly, I said, to me, it don't. And he was like, Mom, you're going through the ugly phase. Everybody who gets dreads, or get them locks and get them started, they go through the ugly phase. You're just going through the ugly phase. I said, oh, well, my ugly phase is really hitting me hard because I can't stand my hair. Hey, I have 137 people in here. I have 55 thumbs up. Make it make sense. Double tap that screen. Give me my like. Stop playing. Y'all stop playing Miss Waller. Y'all know, come on now. Stop playing with Miss Waller. Don't play. Okay, 56. It's 136. Y'all do the math. I don't feel like doing the math. Y'all do the math. Y'all in here watching. Hit that like button. Like, share, subscribe. Come on now. More y'all jumping in and thank you. Hit that button. Come on. It don't hurt. It don't hurt to hit that button and say you like it. Come on. Y'all gotta like it. Y'all watching me. Hit that button. Hit that button. I'm terrible. Oh my God, I be enjoying myself all the time, y'all. Sometimes I think I just be lunching because y'all, I be literally be in the house cracking up. I'm gonna tell y'all, my cousin, love my cousin Vanessa. Yesterday, she's in the process of buying a house, right? So she went to go look. I guess she talked to somebody or whatever, and the people told her that the appliance don't come with the house. Now, remind you, she live in Atlanta. She said, cuz, did you know the appliance don't come with the house? I said, yeah, some houses don't come with appliance. It all depends, like that, right? She said they don't. She said the lady said none of the houses, I guess, comes with appliances. Right, that right. So I told her, I said, it's good they telling you now instead of telling you later. She said, what you mean? I said, go watch the movie Moving. She said, Moving. I said, Moving by Richard Pryor. Go watch that movie by Richard Pryor called Moving. I said, go watch that movie. I said, you'll understand why you ought to be glad people tell you that now. And anybody around my age, she was like, I never heard of it. She never seen it before. It came out in 1988. It came out in 1988. It's on Tubi. It's on Tubi. I say Tubi. It's on Tubi. It's on Tubi. And I told her go watch it. She watched it. Why my cousin called me back cracking up. She said, Tia, they took everything in the house. I said, remember when they was walking through the house, they told you we taking the stairs and start laughing. They said they was taking the window, start laughing. They said they was taking the pool, they start laughing. Everything they said they was going to do, they did. I said, so ain't you glad they told you that so when you got in the house and you realized you didn't have no appliances? My cousin called me watching that movie. She said, why didn't I said, first of all, you didn't grow up on that movie. And when my son came in the room, Tyrese said, oh man, y'all, she said, Mom, you watching my movie. Because me and my cousin did, she put hers on, I put mine on, we watched it together. But eventually I started watching it. And she was like, oh my God, my cousin is seeing this movie and I ain't seen Tyrese said, it's the movie. I said, man, Tyrese watched this movie so many times with me, it don't make no sense. I said, it's one of my all-time favorites. I love me some Richard Pryor. I love me some See No Evil, Hear No Evil. I love that movie. I love him and Jim Wilder something. I love them together. They got some funny movies together. And I'm stir crazy. I was like, them with some good classics. I was like, you ain't never seen Stir Crazy? She said, yeah, I seen Stir, but she never seen movie. Man, when I say she said she loved moving, I said, man, that makes you think about everything when you buy a house. So when you walk around the house, people get to laugh and talk about I ain't going to be here. Be like, I don't want the house because they really mean it ain't going to be here. When you buy a house, what appliances are supposed to be included? My house didn't include appliance. Your house didn't include appliance. Okay, my cousin's house had her wash machine, dryer, and all the appliances in it. Some houses do, some houses don't. It all depends. It all depends. My house didn't have appliance. Yeah, see, some do and some don't. Yes. When she said appliance, I think she's talking about the refrigerator. No, the stove, because she mentioned the stove and the refrigerator was not the stove and refrigerator was not included. I think she said it was a stove and it was something else, y'all. I can't remember. Yes, the name of the movie is Moving. Yes, by Richard Pryor. It's up there on Tubi. It's on Tubi. That's what we watched it on. It only got 2 days left. It leaves in 2 days. Yesterday was 3 days, so today make 2 days. If you don't go watch it today, it will be leaving. Tomorrow will be the last day. Tomorrow will be the last day. Hi, Virginia. Okay, I got 145 people. I got 71 thumbs up. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. Push that button, push that like button. Double tap, double tap, double tap. Like, share, subscribe. Double tap, double tap, double tap. Say nah. Yeah, so some houses do have them and some don't. It's never included unless the owner leaves it. That's a very funny movie. Okay, Miss Carl, I didn't know that. But when you go look at houses on TV, sometimes on you look at houses, they be like it be in it sometimes. Or so when they showed it, they just say it's in there and it's not. I'm not understanding. Because I know some of them don't have it, and I know some do. So that's only when a person. When you had a new construction house, they had it. Oh, it's just a showcase. Okay. Okay. Faith Wilder said that it had hers had it because it was a new construction. Okay, and some of them just showcase. I never knew that. I never knew that, but I just knew some had it, some didn't. I just didn't know, cause So thank you. So y'all teaching me something. My coffee, it's okay. It's not the best. It's okay. See, y'all telling me something new because y'all know I'm about to be going through that transformation. I never knew that. And I would just assume that it would come with it. Because if I go look at a house, it's in there, I'm thinking, hey, it's coming with the house. Now, if I go in there, it's not in there, I know I got to get it to go with it. So that's how I would think. But the fact you told me it's a showcase, I will ask. Thank you, Miss Kelly. Thank you. This is what I'm talking about. My people be on porn. Y'all be on point. Y'all never let me down. That's what I'm talking about. Family. Family never let you down. The right family, okay? You're right, Sid. All houses don't come with appliances. How many bedrooms are you looking for? Me, I'm looking for a 3 bedroom. No, when I get my house, I want a 3 bedroom with a basement. But my basement had, yeah, not in the part. I know you talking about buying a house. I'm talking about when I look for it, when I start looking for it, I'm definitely want a big, like, a layout. She said my house came with a house because it was a new construction. Yeah, a lot of new constructions do. But mine's gonna be a layout. But this is what I noticed about Washington D.C. A lot of their houses don't have in D.C. They have basement, but they don't have like a big basement. They not really. How can I say it? They have nice basement, but they don't. When I was in class, the lady was telling me a lot of constructions on the new houses. Good Lord, the new houses they building in DC, they not making basements for them. Majority of the old houses are the ones who have basements, and you might have to get them fixed up. I'm definitely going to ask questions. Before I even move in, I'm gonna come to y'all. When my sister bought her house, the people left the stove, refrigerator, washing machine, and dryer, and microwave. Our house had a stove and oven because they were built in. Oh, okay, okay. Y'all was built in. Definitely before I start going looking, I'm definitely gonna ask questions. I'm definitely gonna ask questions. I have no choice. I have to ask questions. Definitely have to ask questions. But I know one thing. I know exactly I know. I have to have. I need my basement for my daycare, and I want to exit for the people to come down. I don't want them walking through the house. I want them down in the basement so they can come to the basement to get out, to the basement to get out. But I have a basement to get out. You like big basement? What you plan on doing? The basement's gonna be my daycare. The basement definitely gonna be my daycare, y'all. Definitely my daycare. That's why I want a nice size basement. I'm not gonna have more than 4 to 5 kids. 4 to 5 kids tops. And I might be a scratching it. I might just want 4 kids. I might just do 4 kids. That's it. I'm not having a rock. I don't want to with my daycare with one person. I can have 6 kids. I can have 6 kids. If I have 8, I have to have a person with me. In my daycare, I can have 6 kids, but I wouldn't do 6 kids. I would do 4. I wouldn't do 6. I would do 4. I wouldn't do 6. I would definitely do 4. Yeah, definitely do 4. Oh, hey, sister. How you doing, sister? It's 9:08, y'all, and he ain't come out, y'all. I gotta get off my live. I gotta call him and find out where he at. Where he at. Hold up. 75 of y'all in here did not push the thumb up because I had 75 thumbs up. It's 150 people in here. Come on. Sick as a dog. You sick as a dog. Oh, baby. You sick? Oh. Oh, y'all. Oh. Oh. I ain't come. I was just around you yesterday. Day before yesterday. I'm good. I hope you feel better. Oh, so since I said it's 150 of y'all, 3 of y'all gonna jump. Okay, y'all come back. Come on, make it make sense. Cold and fever. You got a cold and fever? No appliance come in my house. It's just oh. Did they tell you what? Ali West, did they tell you they wasn't gonna? Do they tell you it's not gonna come with it? That's what I need to know. Do they tell you you're not gonna have it? Yeah, so get better soon. Because I guess you're not going with New Year because I'm going pull this and I am terrible. I'm terrible, y'all. Let me stop. But y'all, I'm terrible. You know I am. You know, I am. But I'll say yeah. They tell you okay, but that's good then, because I was just wondering if y'all know if I want a big basin so I can have my own daycare, and I want my day gonna be so man. It's gonna be one of them daycare centers. Y'all gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna have a waiting list. My daycare center gonna have a waiting list. You know, when people really like something, they get on the list. So I'm gonna have a waiting list. Oh my God, I'm gonna have a waiting list. Okay, it's 150 in y'all. It's 80. One of y'all, thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. I need to go, y'all. My brother ain't come out here yet. I wonder what he doing. If he got back in the bed, we gonna fight. New life, new life journey. My daycare center would be my username. It might not have the whole new life, but it might have like new life or something like that. It wouldn't be too far off. It might be my journey or something like that. It's gonna be part of my YouTube channel name, something like that. Yeah. Yes, I am. Only thing I can't blog is that when I go online to these classes, I be in classes on my phone. I be in classes on my phone, not my computer. For some reason, when I try to download this particular what you call it, this particular thing that we have to go on, it won't do either one of my computers, but it would do my phone. So I always, when I go in here, I had to put my phone on do not disturb, and I be in there and I have to show my face and everything. But other than that, yes, when I start going looking for it and doing this and getting all my certifications and paying all this money out, because you know I have to pay money out to get certain things. Yeah, y'all definitely, y'all can't, come on now. Come on now. Y'all can't, y'all, we ain't come this far to cut y'all off. I ain't come this far to cut y'all off. Come on now. Y'all know y'all gonna be a part of it. You know you're gonna be a part of it. Ain't no new life without y'all. Y'all was there with me the whole time, from the beginning to end, from 2018 until now. Y'all been with me. Come on. I am not gonna leave y'all out. Thank you. They say new life is a good name. Thank you. I'm not leaving y'all out. Y'all gonna be here with me. I see a free standing daycare and home up for you. I know that's right. My head, where's the police doing? They flying. Something must be going on. And they not even stopping at stop sign. They don't have their things on. They flying. Like 5 of them. Yeah. See, so let me get off here. I gotta find out what's going on with my bro. Like, share, subscribe. Y'all see, look, I have 150 y'all in here. Only 82 of y'all gave me the thumbs up. Make it make sense. You know, you know. Y'all know y'all girl be talking and talking and talking. But yeah. I'm gonna get my hair done today. They're not washing it. They just gonna retwist it. And it grew pretty. It grew. It grew. So fatigue, I hope you feel better. Say no. I hope you feel better, sir. Like, share, subscribe to this outside play earlier gate parking. Yup. Yup. I'm gonna have man, I just can't wait. When I say I wanted to, like, if it so y'all can give me, I gotta have a garage. This is one of the parts y'all give every time I read a comment, get me started. See, when I envision my daycare, even though I say I want that, I want a garage, and the reason I want the garage is so when it rain outside, they still able to go outside and do things. So in the garage, it will be set up as a daycare play area. Because when it rain outside, it snow outside, that don't stop them from playing. That definitely don't stop them from playing. They still gotta get their exercise and they still gotta do certain things. So my garage gonna be fixed up, and it's not gonna be cold because I'm gonna get it fixed up. I'm gonna get it insulated, y'all. When I say girlfriend mine be working, because I know this is gonna happen for me, and I know when it do happen, it's gonna be so, oh my God, it's gonna be so awesome. It's gonna be so awesome because I know how I want. I can envision everything that I want. Like, I vision my daycare, how it's gonna be in the basement, how the garage is gonna be. Because guess what? Kids gonna want to play around, even though it's raining outside, it's snowing outside, and it might get too hot that they can't go outside too. You gotta think about that too. It might be so hot they can't go outside. You can't always, even though it's summertime, you can't always go outside. If the weather gets to a certain degree, you can't go out. But they still want to get out, and you can't tell kids, hey, you can't go out today because it's raining. Hey, you can't go out because it's snow. They're gonna look at you like, what are you talking about? Who can't go out? Open that door, let me out. They're gonna do that. No, what we gonna do? We gonna say, come on, kids. Let's go to the other playground. We're gonna go to that garage that I had fixed up like a playground for the kids. And they're gonna enjoy it. So guess what? They're not missing out on anything. They're not missing out on nothing at my daycare center. You can't say they're missing out on nothing because guess what? I'm gonna have everything. I'm gonna have everything. I'm gonna have people like, just because it's an in-house, I'm still gonna have like where I used to work, I used to have like a reader come in and read to them on certain days, read them different stories. I can do all that in a home daycare. I'm finding I can do all that in a home daycare. Them people that come in, they come in for free. They don't even pay because they do it with these different associations. People come in with the kids, and I can do that. Even though I have a home daycare, I can have them people come in and do certain things with them. And I love that for me. And I don't have to pay them because they doing it for free. That's why I said I don't want to leave DC. DC offer you so much. I found that out like a week ago. And I'm like, really? I can have people come and do magic tricks, do all different types of stuff for them, even though I have a home daycare center. Even though I have a home daycare center, I can still have these people do these different things if I want them to come in there. I had people used to come and do magic shows, exercise with them, yoga. You could do all types of stuff. They will come and do it because I'm in DC and they have different contracts with DC and we don't. It's a nonprofit organization and I don't have to pay them. Like it's good. It's so much stuff under DC I can have, even though I don't have a center. I can still have it in my house and they still can provide for me. That's what I like about DC. I don't know if the same is for Maryland. Some of the stuff I found out when I asked it's for Maryland, they tell me no. This particular thing, I didn't even think to ask, do they give it into Maryland? Because they do give you information on Maryland when you ask certain questions. They'll be like, no, they don't do it in Maryland from what they know. That's how that go. But when I say mine's gonna be the best ever. People gonna be lining up. I want to get in new like I want to get in this. I want to get in this daycare. I'm gonna have a list, okay? And when it's time for them to go to first grade, these kids gonna be on point. They're gonna be like, they went to such daycare, and I'll be like, yes, thank you so much. Then I'm gonna be the teacher that the kids be like, remember when they get older, 5, 6. Oh, I remember that was my teacher. Yeah. Oh my God, I'm gonna have the author. He said, put me on the payroll. I know that's. Oh my God, it's gonna be the best. And y'all just don't know. I cannot wait. When I say I am so excited, when I say I'm doing everything they asked me to do, I'm not doing nothing they not telling me to do. When I go to class, I already got my stuff on point. Sometimes I get in class, they be like, Miss Walter, you did your homework. Because guess what? It's like doing homework. When they tell you to do something, do it because you want it. In order to get what you want, you got to listen to them people where you're going to for that class and do what they ask you to do. I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to do nothing. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do it. I'm gonna do it. Even if I don't want to do it, I'm gonna do it anyway and smile while I'm doing it. Okay? Thank you so very much, and smile while I'm doing it. Why not? Why they helping me? They don't have to give me this knowledge. They don't have to tell me all this stuff. They don't have to tell me anything. The reason why they telling me because I signed up and I said I was interested in it, so they doing it for me. Yes, that's why, and I'm happy. Okay, I love every bit of it. Yeah, some days I don't want to go to class, but guess what? I get up and go. I sit up there topped up, turn it on, being there answering questions. And I'm always, y'all, I'm always asking questions. I always want to know because that's what I need to do. I need to know. Well, the worst thing you can do is not know. What I tell y'all all the time, you need to know, you need to know. Do not go without knowing and don't ask. That's the worst thing you can ever do. I'm not doing that. I ain't playing no type of games. We're not here for that. We're not here for that. Okay? I got to charge my phone, y'all. Y'all, let me get off this live. Like, share, subscribe, TT Squad. I'm out of here.